Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm smiling because I just turned my music on and it's so connected to the energies that are coming up this morning. I had to put on, if you don't know me, I get messages through music. So I'll have my music on. Echo, turn it down. You won't be able to hear it, obviously, because you're not allowed to hear it on here. But every once in a while, I will stop and I'll listen and connect the message that's coming through in the message or in the music. But I'm smiling because I had to put on, I'll just sit and meditate and ask what station or what music I need to have on in order to receive the messages. And this morning they said Disney music because there was something, a quote that came up earlier that is connected to the energies that are present this morning. Remember who you are from The Lion King. And so I saw that quote sitting there that I had written down, and they told me Disney Music 101 on my recording. So that's what's on right now. And the first thing that comes on is from Frozen. Echo, turn it up. I'm just going to listen for a minute. And I can feel my power grow. Don't you know there's a part of me that longs to go into the unknown? Into the unknown. Oh my God, it's so perfect. When I'm able to get into this message, I'm just like overjoyed by the way things connect. Sometimes it's just such magic in the way energy works and the way the universe communicates. 144 on my recording. Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? If you don't know the song, or if you don't really listen to it very much because you don't have kids or whatever, this is like a staple in my house. But seriously, look it up, listen to it, and crank it way up. Let yourself be moved by the energy, the feeling that's in there, and the words. They're talking about, so many of you are on the twin flame journey and you are, wanting to connect with counterpart energy. But either way, you're on a spiritual journey and you're wanting to connect with a higher power, a higher source. This is her talking to that higher power, that higher source. Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? And so many of you that's your journey is into the unknown. Your future is, you're crafting it right now through your connection with a higher power, with the healing that you're doing, with the growth that you're experiencing. And your life you're going to be experiencing in your life in a way that you never have before. Your future is this unknown landscape masterpiece that can be very scary. At the beginning of the song, she's talking about how I have the life that I want right now. I'm not going to listen. I can hear you calling me, but I won't. I'm not going to listen. I have everything that I need here. I like the way things are. Why are you 333 on my recording? Why are you calling me? And she still hears it and she's being drawn to it. And at the same time, she's just like, no, okay. I'm going to head this way because it feels really good, because it's curious and there's something else there. I can feel it. And inside of me, when I connect in with the energy of the unknown, what's out there and what is, it's like the potential. I can feel the potential. And I want to keep moving towards it. I'm scared, though, because I'm used to the past. I'm used to the way things are. I'm used to this box that I'm in because it keeps me feeling safe. But at the same time, we want more. We want to expand. We are on a journey of expansion, right? So the messages that I was getting this morning are about us being in the middle of what started in the first place. We're in the middle of ebb and flow, okay? And I'm going to tell you where in that process we are right now. There's this constant ebb and flow in our lives, but we're in a specific part of it right now, and it feels a little disorienting, and I'm going to tell you why. The first thing that came up this morning was when I put my jewelry on, I always ask them what it is that I need to wear, and I have many of these different pendants, and I just will ask them which one I need today. And this one is blue kyanite. And it is, to me, immediately, I'm like, oh, okay, we got to speak our truth. We need, someone needs to clear their throat chakra in order to speak their truth. There's a fear in speaking our truth. So I wrote that down. Speaking your truth is part of what the energy that's present. 11:11 on my clock right now, okay? Speaking your truth. Part of that is, and people say, make a wish, 11:11, make a wish. My last couple of videos have been, do you know what your dreams are? Do you know what your wishes are? Do you know can you speak them if you don't really know what they are right now? But part of this energy is speaking your dreams, not just speaking your truth and standing your ground and creating boundaries, though that is what you need to do with certain energies, with certain people, with yourself in certain ways. Set boundaries on the way that you are always only seeing an energy in someone else. Someone else is doing this thing to me. This person isn't giving me what I need. This person, this job, this thing is not giving me what I need. And projecting that outside of yourself and trying to get them to fill your needs, because this is what needs to happen. This is my job, and so I need it to fill all my needs. I don't get enough money from them, and so I need to ask for a raise or get a promotion or do more work or whatever it is, trying to get more out of it, and it's not where it's supposed to come. You're supposed to fill that need for yourself. Bringing that back inside, and why is it that I'm relying so much on this person over here to fill all of my needs? Why is it that you think that your money is only supposed to come from this one source? It's like you put all the pressure on that one source. Time is limited. I heard time is limited. But there is time for you to be able to pursue your passions. You're not taking the time that you need to pursue your passions, not thinking that it's going to result in money, but doing it because there's value in it. Money is not the only thing that holds value. The freedom of your expression holds value too. So if you're not taking the time because you're putting all your time into making the money, you're not valuing the expression of you that needs to happen, which ultimately is going to lead to money. You're going to attract in money that has more of an expressive flow. But there's a part of you that's not expressing your truth, not knowing what that is that you should be expressing. What are your dreams? Go back and watch my last couple of daily readings, my daily Oracle readings. One of them, the dream was in the title. The other one was a Divine Feminine reading, I think, where I was talking about getting your fire back and what are your dreams and stuff like that. But it really is time to allow yourself to start dreaming and wishing and believing. So wishing, sometimes we're afraid of wishing because it feels outside of our hands. It's like just waiting for the universe to like give those things to us if it chooses to or if it doesn't choose to. But wishing to me is more about dreaming. And when you have a dream, when you have desire, when there's something that you can envision for yourself, for your life, for a job, for the way that you're going to make money, for a relationship, it then exists. You have created the vibration of that. You guys are far enough along in your journey that you understand vibration, you understand the power of thoughts and the way that those thoughts manifest. Most of you, though, have only been able to witness the attraction of the things that you've been manifesting unconsciously, the things that you don't want. You have been manifesting the things that you don't want with your thoughts. They're like, give them an example. You can manifest a heart attack by thinking thoughts that stress you out. You can create a physical reaction in your body with the power of the vibration of your thoughts. So many of you understand synchronicities and things like that too. You're thinking a certain thing and then all of a sudden you see a sign for it, something that you're detached from, something that doesn't really matter very much. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I have never heard that word before. I've never talked about that town before. But the fact that you're from this town and you've been on my mind now I'm seeing this. People are talking about this town all over the place. I've never even uttered that word before, the name of it before. And now everyone else is talking about it. Is that a coincidence? No, it's because that's where your thoughts are now. You have manifest that, more references to that in your life because of your thoughts. So allowing yourself to dream, for some of you, it's like, I can't believe, though, that the things that I would envision for myself could possibly come true because I don't have any resonance with that. Life experience up to this point has shown me otherwise. Because your belief system has tuned your brain into things that were not aligned with you. So whatever it was that you were believing about yourself, I'm not worthy, I don't have a college degree, and so I can't make that kind of money, blah, blah, blah. People tell me that the only kinds of people who can channel information or profit, solar plexus clearing. So I can't imagine dreaming about, being a spiritual teacher or something like that, or a CEO of a company. Women don't do that, or I don't have a college degree. How could I possibly do that? You have a belief system inside of you that wants to hold tight to beliefs of the past. You're not allowing yourself to believe something new. You've been believing something for so long, and it's gotten you to this point. And some people are really stubborn about their beliefs because they don't want it to seem as if they were wrong. So if I believe something different now, does that mean that I was wrong in the past? There is no right or wrong. It's in alignment or out of alignment. So if you believed something up until then, it was in alignment with you until then. But then at some point, something shifts, and that's not in alignment anymore. So now you need to believe something different. A belief is just a thought that you keep on thinking. You can change that thought, whatever that is. And for a lot of you, this is about lack. This is about lack and disconnection from your source. And the fact that all the wealth in the world comes from right here. You can attract it to you no matter what the culture or society says about you and your qualifications, no matter what your exes say about the value that you bring or don't bring to a relationship. You're able to shift that and believe something new by continuing to think it. What is your truth? What is your truth? What is your truth? What is your truth? What is your dream? What is your dream? I dream of being a millionaire. Can't possibly be true because I don't have a college degree. Like, that's where you go back to. It's imposter syndrome. The problem is, that's what I'm seeing right now, is you have dreams, but then you reel yourself back from those dreams because there's a belief there that I couldn't possibly be that, though. It feels so out of my wheelhouse. That does not feel possible for me. I feel like an imposter. So if right now I want to move towards, let's say, $1 million, make it even smaller than that. I want to make, over 100. I want to make $100,000 a year or something. It feels so out of reach. It feels so like, if you say, I am making $100,000 a year, it feels so fake because the you now is just like, no, you're not. You're far from it. There's this imposter syndrome that says, I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm not that. In this time and space, because you're attached to what is. You're not allowing yourself to dream and envision yourself in that place. Anytime you've been able to get the flow going, there's always something that stops you, right? There's always something that stops you. So you start dreaming, things start feeling good, and then something happens to show you otherwise, and it's just like, I'm going to stop that dreaming then, because this has just shown me that couldn't possibly be true. You come up to a job that says, you don't have a college degree, no, you can't do that. You apply for this because it's like, this is what I think would take me on that track to being a millionaire or whatever. And that old belief slaps you in the face. That old belief has so much momentum to it that You don't have a college degree, blah, blah, blah. Slaps you in the face. And then you stop. You don't give yourself enough time to move through the changing of the belief system. There is an old belief system in place. You are in the process of changing it into a new belief system about you and who you are. Speak your truth. What is your truth? So many of you don't know what your truth is, what your dreams are, because you don't know who you are. Again, remember who you are. Remember who you are before all of the programming and all of the conditioning and the raising of you that said, you are this, you are this. And in order to be a success, you have to do this and this and this and this and this. This person is a success. These are the variables of that success. And so in order to do that, you have to be those things. And you try to put yourself into that mold. And you created this version of you that was not in alignment with the authentic you. You are shedding belief systems that do not align with you. And you started believing them because other people told you those things, because they believed them. And you accepted them as your truth because you could see how they were true for them. Like they believed them long enough. There was enough momentum going that their thoughts put out the vibration of these beliefs. And you saw the proof of that. It rippled back to them. And you're like, oh, that must be true because I can see the proof in their life. So I'm going to adopt that for myself too. But then it doesn't align with you because you're not supposed to do it the way that they did it. All they did was believe something deeply enough that it happened for them in that way. But you're built differently. So believe whatever it is that you want to believe. You're shedding who you thought you were, and you're becoming who you actually are. And who are you? You get to decide who you are. You get to decide who you are. You're waiting to find out, to figure it out, to see it, to discover it, for the universe to show you who you are, for other people to show you who you are. And it's still confusing. It's not about figuring out who you are. It's about remembering and creating who you are. Who am I? I'm a millionaire. It's something about relationship right now too. Who are you in the relationship? Who are you? Who are you? I am a divine being in a divine connection that allows me to be free. I am the kind of person that allows them to be free and allows them to choose me on a regular basis and is in a space of choosing them. I am free and sovereign, and I choose to be in a partnership that supports that. I am a dreamer. I am the component in this relationship that creates the vision. I'm the visionary. I am I am a part of a connection that is whole because the parts of the components are whole as well. I bring wholeness. I bring my wholeness and I place it in the center of this space and I allow them to move into it. There are no restrictions. There are no expectations for outcome. I am free in this divine connection. I am free in this partnership, which seems to be a juxtaposition. But who are you in relationship? Who are you in relationship to the world around you, to your work, to money? Who are you when it comes to your relationship with money too? You have to be the reflection of that. Who are you? I am the same energy as $1 million. It doesn't feel far off at all. It feels like I value myself that much. That I am that. That's who I am. I am that amount of light. I am that. What is $1 million? What is the feeling of that? What does that look like for you? What does that feel like? That feels like freedom It feels like flow. It feels like being able to choose what I want to do with every single moment of my day. It feels so free. All I have to do is be that freedom. My energy, when I am doing what it is that I love to do, when I'm being me, this feels like $1,000,000. This feels so free. It feels like wind in my hair. It feels like I'm walking on the beach. It feels like I'm choosing this moment, and this moment, and this moment, and this moment. I'm looking at my clock and it says 20 minutes. I'm choosing every single one of those moments to be here. Just listening to the song that's on here. So, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Some of you are sitting here like, what the hell kind of reading is this? I do have cards sitting here that have taken me to this information. I'm almost there. I'm going to share those with you, okay? What I've got here are Ascended Masters, Kindred Partnership, and New Supportive Connections. Relationship, friends, work, spirituality, family. All of those aspects of your life are coming into this really beautiful full picture right now. And the thing that is holding you back from really realizing who you are is this middle time period. I told you we're shifting from one thing to the next thing. I'm going to do an extended reading and go into more what these cards are talking about here, but also what I'm being shown about the block that stops you from continuing your flow. I get into this space and I start manifesting and I sing this, and then it's like this blah. And it's like this in and out, this up and down, this push-pull, and something always stops me. Something always stops me. Something always stops me. When it comes to relationships, things start to be going good. It starts going really good. And then all of a sudden, it's just like this, they're not talking to me anymore. Or just all of a sudden, I didn't hear from them for 3 days. Or like, it's this feels like a brick wall almost, right? Or things are going really good with money, and money starts flowing in, and it feels really good, and then all of a sudden, it's just like, I'm broke all of a sudden and struggling and in poverty again. What is that? What is that? They showed me this morning what one of the biggest connections for that is, okay? So if that resonates with you, click on the link below, go and watch the extended reading, and we'll dig into it, okay? If you are not guided to the extended reading, or if you want to do a private reading with me, dig into what this is for you and where that blockage is and why that keeps coming up, what you can do about it, click on the link in the box below for my website. Go over and book a private session for me, do a one-on-one session, and we'll shine the light on it for you, okay? All right, I love you. If you have made it this far in the video, and whether you go to the extended video or not, please, if you could, just hit the like button, comment down below, let me know that you were there. Speak your truth, show me that you were here. Speak your truth, even if you didn't like it, if you didn't resonate with it, or if you want something different, or blah, 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 whatever it is. Or if you loved this so much, and there's something about me that you can't put your finger on, and you know, sometimes I trigger you, and you can't make sense of it, or sometimes, you know, you're so right on, and I don't understand what that is, or blah, 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 blah. Whatever your comment is, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're sensing right now, put that in the comment below, even if it is just an emoji, even if it's just like, I'm here. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about at all. One word of it, but I made it to the end of this video, and here I am. I want to know more. I'm drawn to it, but nothing's making sense for me right now. Law of attraction is kind of out of my wheelhouse right now, but I'm drawn in like a tractor beam. Put that down in the comments, okay? And show up. Just keep showing up. All right? All right. If you're going on to the extended, click on the link down in the box below. I love you guys.